Could you please, in 30 seconds, tell me why you are excited by this year's prize?
The reason I'm excited is that it's hard to find something that is of such benefit to mankind as what we're awarding this year. It's discovery of a virus that has led to improvements for millions of people around the world.
Welcome to Hidden Access. It's a place where you can waste your time on the internet. Welcome to the club.
The Nobel Assembly at Karolinska Institutet has today decided to award the 2020 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine jointly to Harvey J. Michael Houghton and Charles M. Rice for the discovery of hepatitis C virus. So here are the three laureates. Harvey Alter was born in 1935 in New York. He performed his prize-winning studies at the National Institutes of Health, Department of Transfusion Medicine, at the Clinical Center in Bethesda, where he remains active. Michael Houghton was born in the United Kingdom and performed his prize-winning studies at Chiron Corporation in Emeryville in California. In 2010, he relocated to the University of Alberta in Canada, where he remains active. Charles Rice was born in 1952 in Sacramento in California. He performed his prize-winning studies at the Washington University in St. Louis. In 2001, he relocated to Rockefeller University in New York, where he remains active. Now, Professor Gunilla Carlsson-Hedestam, member of the Nobel Committee, will describe the discovery.
Thanks to the effective blood screening programs, the hepatitis C virus is now almost eliminated in many parts of the world, and the development of highly effective antiviral drugs means that more than 95% of treated patients can be cured from the infection. These developments have saved millions of lives worldwide. Continued efforts to implement blood screening programs and treatments globally raise hopes that hepatitis C virus can be controlled and eventually eliminated. To summarize, the pioneering work of this year's laureates is a landmark achievement in our ongoing battle against virus infections. Starting with Harvey Alter's demonstration that a new virus was responsible for a majority of post-transfusion hepatitis cases, and Michael Houghton's groundbreaking work to clone the virus and develop a blood test that could be used to exclude contaminated blood, and then leading to the elegant work by Charles Rice showing that a molecularly cloned hepatitis virus alone could cause persistent infection and reproduce the disease observed in humans.
Now, I would say that to summarize it, one could say that it's in three steps that you needed, that was required for making this discovery. And it started with Harvey Alter, who was actually a clinical scientist at a big blood bank at National Institutes of Health in Bethesda in Washington in the US. And he was interested in following transfusion patients and what happened to them, and he and others noted that many got chronic hepatitis. And at that time, it was known that a virus called hepatitis B virus was causing chronic hepatitis. But through his work and others, but he was really central in this, it was realized that even when you could start excluding blood that was positive for hepatitis B virus, patients still emerged. So there was this mysterious disease, and Harvey Alter and his colleagues, they looked for other viruses, and they realized that most of the cases still were present. So there must be a mysterious new agent, and he continued to characterize this a bit further and could also demonstrate that this was really a virus. And he could also show that it was a transmissible agent, since he could transfer from patient serum this disease to chimpanzees. So that was the first step. But that just started the hunt for this virus, which was complicated and took many years. And Michael Houghton was the second laureate. He and his close team at Chiron Corporation, they took a little bit unorthodox molecular approach for directly cloning the virus genome. And in 1989 they succeeded with this, and it was a major breakthrough, because now it was actually possible to start developing serological tests against this virus. But there was still one piece of the puzzle missing, and that was to really show that this was not just a correlation, that actually this cloned virus genome was responsible alone for causing the disease. And here is where Charles Rice came in, and with his vast molecular characterization could show what was required in the genome to transfer the disease directly to chimpanzees and see that it caused disease.